Hello, it's Antonia, and I want to share my favorite 7 shortcuts I use daily in Figma, and that makes me Figma power user ninja, whatever you want to call it, and it dazzles other people when they see me use Figma. So I want to share my shortcuts, my favorite shortcuts with you, so you can also up your game in Figma. If you're using just mouse to click around, right click, choosing options, that's fine, but it's slower. So it's really valuable time invested into learning just few of these shortcuts. Trust me, it will change your Figma game forever. Let's open Figma and check those magical shortcuts. Let's start with the shortcut number 1. And that shortcut, what it does is it will copy whatever you selected and then paste in place of that selection that you will further make. Let me explain how it works. By the way, it's Command-Shift-R. So let's say that I change some settings over here. Let's say that this is wrong. So I want this, I don't want stroke, and I want a little bit darker icon. And also I will just like put something crazy here. It doesn't work. Because I selected an arrow. I will put something crazy to get a circle. Cool. And also maybe I would change the text and some other things. And if I press Command-C or Control-C if you're on Windows, I want to paste that in place of this one because this one is now obsolete. So Command-Shift-R, boom, just like that. Now we have the same thing that we copied in some other place. Do note, if you select, let me show you real quick over here. Let's say we have a bunch of elements that we select. If we use the same shortcut, it's going to populate every node, every element individually. So basically, this is exactly what we're going to get. Now they're a little bit cramped, but yeah, for every element, it will copy whatever you whatever you copied before. So make sure that you only select one element. Another useful shortcut is copying and pasting styles. So let's say that I want to bump a notch this text, maybe like this. And let's say that we also change the color to this. And now I did some changes. So if I press Command, Option, and C, and go to my other frame, select the element I want to copy, and that works with text elements, rectangles, like pretty much anything, because it copies whatever you have on the right hand side panel. And if I press Command Option V, it will just copy everything as on this element that we copied from before. Did I say it will copy? It will paste. Wow, that's a lot of copying and paste. Let's say we selected something and I want to fill my screen with just this. I can press Shift-2. It will zoom to selection. It also works with smaller things. I want to just zoom in this frame. I want to have it in full glory. Shift-2. Now it's big, right? So this is a useful one. Talking about zooming, Shift-0. Zoom to 100%. Be mindful how you design when it comes to zoomed in or out interfaces, because sometimes we tend to design like this, like very far away, or on the other side, like very, very zoomed in. And then we lose like sense what is big, what is small. So here and there, just like Shift-0, just so you can see how it looks at 100%. One of my absolute favorites and something I use literally every day, no matter what I design, is quick adding auto layout to whatever you selected. So now I have this frame and 2 buttons. So if I press Shift-A, as you can see, auto layout is here. And of course, then you can use your variables over here and make everything tidy and nice. And there you have it. Next to last shortcut, getting exciting. So, you might send a lot of screenshots in Slack or whatever tool you're using for communication, or maybe you will fill your Jira or Linear ticket and add some screenshots just to, have this quick visual reference. You don't need to export things to PNG and all of that things. You can just press Command-Shift-C copied as PNG. So when you paste it anywhere, you can see over here, this is just an image. You can't edit anything. It's PNG. I use that often when communicating with people to just like quickly share visual updates without necessarily sending a link to Figma, so they need to open, go there, la la. This is much simpler. And last shortcut, we are almost there, people. Bear with me. So let's say that my frame, or actually this section, is like this. And I'm very OCD person. I don't like it. I would like to have same paddings from left to right and from top to bottom. So what I would do is I would press Command, click on one side and then drag until I see snapping point. Now they're correct. Let's do the same from the bottom to top. Ah, there you go. Now your OCD is happy. There you go. If you like this video, consider subscribing. Most of you are not subscribers, and it would really mean a lot to me if you would subscribe right now. Anywho, Design Party Podcast. If you like to hear more about design, chit chat, banter between 2 or 3 designers, you have in description a link to Design Party Podcast. There's also Design Party Digest, of course. We need to have a newsletter, so it's also in description. So check that if you like design news and design related apps, and if you are like this nerd for tools, it's a great newsletter for you. We only send it once per month if we remember. That's all for today. Just keep.